My dad started an organization called ConsulNet. There was a golden handshake scheme by the government where they said they asked for early retirements of bankers. My dad was an ex-banker. When he took that golden handshake, he wanted to use that money to do something good for the society. And he thought that education, especially tech education, was something that actually brings some improvement in society. Opportunities that I lacked to pursue that as a career, I moved into tech. I could not pursue my medicine. So I did my associate degree in computer science. I asked my dad and I said to him that, you have these people training. They train in Flash, they train in .NET, and they would love to do something real. Can I snatch them from you for a few hours and just have them do my work, and I don't have money to pay you. जब इंडस्ट्री के पास जाते तो इंडस्ट्री कहते थे भाई वी वांट डाइवर्सिटी ऑन द टेबल, we want women to be part of it, but women are just not coming. 50% men, 50% women pursuing a BScs degree. But how many women do you see coding? जब भी FIP आता है वो बहनें जो हैं वो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन कर रही होती, भाई कोडिंग कर रहे होते हैं, बिकॉज सारी इंडस्ट्री को चाहिए थी खवातीन, हमें भी चाहिए थी. तो जब ये लड़कियां देखती थी कि सामने जो करा रही हैं वो भी तो खवातीन हैं और हमारी तरीके से आई हैं. कोड गर्ल्स इज अ प्रोजेक्ट बाय कंसल्टेंट.
Welcome to another episode of the Kulachi Cast. When we talk about Pakistan industry and specifically this show, we have had guests who had like 3 to 4 years of experience. But today we have someone who has more than 20 years of experience in the industry, not only running her own startup, but also a very big name in terms of giving back to the community. We'll talk about her journey. We'll talk about why she would like to give back to the community and why she thinks there should be more females in the industry. Thank you so much, Shameem, for taking out time today, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I've been looking at this show and I've actually come out and told you that I really enjoy the content of the show, hoping that you'd call me there. That is why I put that cue there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I know a lot of people know you personally, but our audience, I would want you to start with your early education, your early life, and then we'll move on to your professional career.
Sure. So I primarily am a medicine student. I don't think a lot of people know that, but due to some situations in my family or opportunities that I lacked to pursue that as a career, I moved into tech, which seemed like a more easy accessible training or easy accessible career at that point. This is back in 2000, the year 2000, and then in 2004. So I did my associate degree in computer science, moving away, dropping my medicine and then doing that. And then in 2004, I started freelancing. And then in 2006, we had a good stream of customers and we had some good work. So we registered the company under the name of Genetic, and then moved out of freelancing from 2007 or something, and moved on to other mediums of business development and sales. So that in a nutshell is a journey. But before 2004, I also did 7 years of work in training or skills development of youth in tech from marginalized communities. So that's in 1998, for example, we started an organization. My dad started an organization called ConsulNet, and I started working with him, helping him to train youth in technology. So,
Your dad also had a tech background?
no, my dad was an ex-banker. He got in 1997 or 1998, if you won't remember, others my age would remember that there was a golden handshake scheme by the government where they said they asked for early retirements of bankers. So when he took that golden handshake, he wanted to use that money. That was a good sum of money at that time. He wanted to use that money to do something good for the society. So, and he thought that education, especially tech education, was something that would that we would feel that we played a role and that would actually bring some improvement in society. So we started working, we used that money and started working with marginalized communities and giving them tech training. Initially, we were funding them ourselves, but then obviously when people in the society or community look at what you're doing, they start funding. So I think before 2004 also, in the last in the 6 or 7 years that ConsulNet was at its peak, we had 4 locations in Karachi,
अच्छा
and in 7 years we trained around 8,000 students.
कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजी पे ट्रेन कर रहे थे उस टाइम
उस ज़माने में हम लोग PHP नहीं था, so we
अच्छा।
were doing ASP, we were doing Java, we were doing C, C sharp था या नहीं, I'm not sure, but C as a language was there. Also we were doing HTML and CSS because
है।
वो था graphic design और hardware,
अच्छा
इन सब की trainings करवा रहे
उस टाइम पे सर ज़ियाउल्लाह खान बदर ऑपरेशन बदर
थे।
रन कर रहे
I was a student of OBE.
थे अच्छा
I did my Java training from Operation Badr only.
ओके
So I was one of the few women because उस ज़माने में मैं सर्जिया जब कराया था मैं ज़रा यंग होती थी I actually signed up and I completed that training from Operation Badr.
अच्छा और आई रिमेंबर सर ज़िया मेंशनिंग कि बहुत सारे लोग इसलिए करते थे दैट दे वुड मूव टू यूएस इजीली
Yeah.
और व्हेन 9/11 हैपेंड और उसके बाद आपको पता है ऑपरेशन बदर में कितने लोग रह गए थे जस्ट टू
Really?
आउट ऑफ थाउजेंड्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स
अच्छा
9/11 happened उसका बोला अमेरिका का वीज़ा नहीं मिलेगा and there were only 2 students
अच्छा
or that is when it was closed
अच्छा।
right and what like this was the reason आपने health से tech में associate degree and where did you
नहीं,
did
नहीं।
that
The reason would be that so I belong to a conservative family, a community. I got married very early on.
Okay.
I could not pursue my medicine.
ठीक है
So that is why, because long hours.
Right.
So then, instead of sitting at home, I started doing. I did TOEFL. I had no idea why I'm doing TOEFL, but I was like, I'm gonna get out of the house and do something. And when I did TOEFL, I was like, I don't know why I did this, but okay, ठीक है, कर लिया. And then one fine day I saw a clipping in the akhbar that said that NCR and AT&T in collab are doing a diploma in computer science, which is a 2-year diploma. Now what I was gauging is, acha tech hai, chalo tech is easy for me because my brother is in tech, my eldest is in tech. I had already done some certifications in HTML, CSS by then because my eldest is in tech, and whenever I used to go to him, so he would just give me his IBM passwords and go do a few courses.
Okay.
Just time pass karo, main dimag mat khao, because then you'll ask me to take you shopping. Just do a few courses, and I used to do that. So when I came back, I saw this opportunity, and I was like, हाँ यार, The other thing, funny. It's a funny story. I checked. My daughter was 4 years old at that point. I was
ठीक
like,
है।
okay, timings क्या है? Okay, 9 to 1, good timings, because then I can send her to school, go here, वापसी में pick her up, come back, right?
अच्छा।
So that's good timings. कितनी दूर है? From my, so these are all genuine problems that women have to face. You have to be very,
Yeah.
very mindful of that,
बिल्कुल,
right? So it was on Shara Faisal. I used to live in block 3P. This was in block 6, 10-15 minutes drive. I was like, okay, perfect, right? So that is how I did that. But when I did that diploma, I realized that I was actually good at coding. So we had a group of people in coding, and out of that, you used to sort of like say कि अच्छा ये documentation करेगा, ये करेगा, ये coding करेगा. So I used to be one of the ones who would be asked to do coding. यार आप coding कर लें.
अच्छा
ठीक है. उस ज़माने में हम लोग कोबोल में किया करते थे coding.
Okay.
फिर 2000 में आपका bug आ गया. So we became very expensive people, to actually look after that. Not that I pursued that, but I'm just saying कि ये 1998 में फिर ये हमने किया था.
Right. And when you came into the industry, मतलब coding, of course, आपने start कर दी. Where did you got your first customer? Because I know Upwork से पहले Elance और Odesk होता था, और वो भी मेरा ख्याल है कि 2009 या 10 के बाद ही शायद start हुआ है. उससे पहले there were no platforms. So how did you ended up getting your first customer?
So नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है कि Elance 2010 से पहले शायद नहीं होता होगा. नहीं होता था, बिल्कुल हो. 2004 में Elance, because I started Genetic in 2004. I started freelancing in 2004. उस वक्त Elance होता था. और फ्रीलांसर वाज गेट अ फ्रीलांसर.
अच्छा.
और Elance के बाद Odesk था, उसके बाद ये आपके Upwork आया, ठीक है. So Elance was there. So there was Elance and Freelancer. There were 2 platforms that were already there. Get a freelancer. But my first customer didn't come from there. I had no idea what freelancing was actually, to be very, very bluntly honest with you. I used to train people in, like I said, we had a ConsulNet. At ConsulNet, we used to train kids in technology. तो हम HTML, CSS में भी training करवाते थे. So we had a website for ConsulNet. Genetic was nowhere to be found, and there was no freelancing at that point. I got somebody call me, send me an email from the UK. Again, sorry, I'm mentioning your name. His company was Triple Fishy. His name was. Just forgot to just give my head. So, but he keeps telling me, you keep mentioning my name, you never give me any cut out of it. So, he sent me an email. He said he wanted to get a website built for his hardware business, Triple Fishy.
How did he reach out to you?
He just looked at the ConsulNet website that we trained. I don't know what came to his head. He thought that we also built. So he sent an email saying, I want a website. उस ज़माने में कोई टेम्पलेट नहीं होते थे. फोटोशॉप में आप डिज़ाइन करते थे, HTML CSS, देयर वाज नो फ्रेमवर्क. HTML CSS में आप उसको करके देते थे, और यही मैं सिखाती थी बच्चों को, यूथ को. So I looked at that email and I was spam, and I was about to throw it away, and I said, I mean, how what can happen? What can go wrong? Let me just tell him. So I said, and I didn't even know price structure kya hota. I said, I'm going to charge $100 for this. And he said, and he sent an email saying, okay. And I sent him the bank. I said, I'm going to charge up front. And he sent me the money up front. So a Pakistani company he sent. It was from UK. And he sent that. And then I built the website for him and I sent it to him. And that was my first project. And at that point, I learned about freelancing through him and through other people as well. And all of these are still my customers, by the way. Yes, everybody. There are three people who actually guided me in this. This guy, मतलब इसको कभी कोई काम होता है, अभी तो इसका business model बिल्कुल change होगा, but we still keep in touch.
Okay.
Then there was this other organization that sent us work for, उस ज़माने में they sent us work for transcription or something. उस ज़माने में transcription बहुत वो थी. It was I think you probably know Imamia Medics International, IMI. So they're headquartered in New Jersey, and they have offices in Pakistan, India, and around the world. It's a group of organization of doctors and professionals. So they sent us some work, and there was this third. Was it Imamia Medics, or was it? It's. I think I'm a little confused between Imamia Medics and there was another organization of Universal Muslim Association of America, Ummah. They actually, I think, those were the ones. They sent us some work. It wasn't IMI. They sent us some work, and there was this gentleman there who actually guided me into what freelancing actually was. Right? I still remember his name. And we're still friends, and he still sends me work. He doesn't work with Ummah anymore, but he went to another organization and still sending me work. There was this, I started doing freelancing at that point, and started learning how freelancing actually works. Then there was this other guy from Solve Technology. He was also UK based company. He gave me his first project, and he gave us some work around creating pages for a website. So he said, I have 20 pages, I want 200. And we had 2005. We had no idea what templating was, and we started manually doing each page. And he's like, "What's taking you so long?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing the best we can. We're doing." And then he asked me, "Shameem, do you guys know about templating? You create one template and then you just just clone it." We had no idea. So these are people who actually guided us, and then I started actually taking this seriously.
When was your first hire?
Honestly, officially the first hire was maybe 2007.
Sure.
But I had people in the team. So because I was obviously good at only some of the things, web development and stuff. I'm not a transcription person. I'm not a Flash person. Macromedia Flash was used then those days. I'm not a .NET person. What I did is I asked my dad, and I said to him that you have these people training. They train in Flash. They train in .NET. And they would love to do something real. Can I snatch them from you for a few hours and just have them do my work? And I don't have money to pay you. And he had an extra lab that would be empty after 1 p.m. And I was like, can I use this lab for 4 to 5 hours? So I didn't spend anything, bootstrapping. What do you have around you, right? So I used my dad's office, one room, one lab, hired a few people for part-time, 4 to 5 hours. They're amazing people. And we were all learning together. So I technically hired them. I didn't pay them also. My dad paid them. which is another thing about being able to take risks. Entrepreneurs should be able to take risks, and you can only take risks when you have an environment like this, that you have a mindset of bootstrapping, right? So जो है once we officially declared a company in 2006
ठीक है.
is when I actually started opening hirings, and I think my first hire was Asim Beg, but then there was another Asim Siddiqui also. If you know Asim Siddiqui, I don't know if he's listening to this. Asim Beg was also an amazing hire. But Asim Siddiqui has a company of his own right now in Karachi, a very good friend to me, and is very successful, just like yourself, your age, yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. Right. So your first hire, and you mentioned you did freelancing for quite some time,
3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years. So why did you quit? Or you were getting customers or referrals? How was it like?
Yeah, I think that's the same almost for everybody. Everybody, and maybe not anybody who values a customer relationship and values that whatever I deliver for my money has to help my customer, stands in the customer's shoes. So we did that whenever we did some work for the customer, we made sure the customer was happy at the end of the day, and that this helped take his business forward.
ठीक है.
Because that would bring us recurring business from the same customer rather than. So when we focused on recurring business, we focused on value. And when you focus on value, then not just that customer becomes a recurring customer, they also become a referral partner to you. So that started happening in 2007 or 8, and then we said freelancing was too much of an effort, and let's focus on these referrals and recurring customers. And we started doing that, and I think that worked really well for us.
And when was the 50th of your employee joined? What was the timeline like for your 50th?
I think 2012 or something, or 13 or something, because I remember when I had that many people, I told my brother, my eldest, that, okay, so I have small kids, and I have 50 people in the company now, and we are growing. And I can see that we have a good growth trajectory. Organic, not like the best, not like you guys, but I had to sort of like contain it, because obviously I was I had other responsibilities. So I said either I contain it to this, which is not possible in tech. You just cannot contain yourself. You have to either grow or close down.
ठीक है.
Tech cannot be stagnant. You cannot stop somewhere. So either I do that or you join me. And he was looking for an opening at that point, because he was the chief architect at IBM Minnesota, and he was looking to come to Pakistan, and he was looking for a job here where he could actually, look after his family. He wanted to spend like a few years, 5 years in Pakistan,
अच्छा.
giving his family, his children, the feel of Pakistan, so that they don't disconnect with Pakistan.
है.
So then at that point, he left that job and he joined me. He said,
अच्छा.
I mean, why don't we just focus on our own business? And he came and he joined me at that point.
Right. और 50 लोगों के लिए काम लेकर आना, that too with referrals or contacts or network, is a big thing. Because अगर आपके पास एक कोई client है जो कि 10 से 15 of your employees उन्होंने hire किया हुआ है, और at some point of course all sorts of things can happen, वो reduce होती है. तो कैसा रहा अभी तक आपको कि 50 लोग या 100 लोग या उससे ज़्यादा? ऑफ कोर्स मेरे ख्याल अभी हेड काउंट मोर देन 200 पीपल.
No, we have 110. We are very focused.
Okay.
And we have a good rate, and we have a very niche clientele. So we are 110, but we are very scattered throughout Pakistan.
ठीक है. तो हाउ डज इट वर्क लाइक कि अगर कोई क्लाइंट चला जाता है तो रेफरल इज लाइक आपको कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस के ऊपर न्यू रेफरल्स नहीं आ रहे होते, ठीक है? सो हाउ डज इट वर्क आउट फॉर यू?
देखें, उस वक्त तो जो रेफरल कमीशन मॉडल था ना, बैक इन 2012 or 13, I was learning that. I had no idea that what I was doing, but it was very ad hoc. When my brother joined, he started working towards the recurring model. Referral commission model came very late. हो रहा था, हम कर रहे थे, रेफरल्स आ रहे थे, हम कमीशन नहीं दे रहे थे. रेफरल्स इसलिए आ रहे थे कि they thought that we were adding value and we were good people for the price that we were asking. So referrals वैसे आ रहे थे without any commission. So I think a lot of the people that I owe my success to, they gave me referrals for years and years and years without
charge for.
without me giving them any commission on
Okay.
it, right? So that's one thing. But when my brother joined, one of the things that he focused primarily on was recurring. He said
Acha.
recurring is very important,
Yeah.
right? So if you don't have a product, then have a service that's recurring. So we focused on a couple of things. We focused on resource augmentation, dedicated resources,
ठीक है.
क्योंकि वो रिकरिंग मॉडल होता है, सबसे लुक्रेटिव मॉडल होता है. एंड सेकेंडली वी फोकस ऑन होस्टिंग, दैट्स ऑल्सो अ रिकरिंग मॉडल. एंड थर्डली वी फोकस ऑन मेंटेनेंस.
What do you think कि अब जो न्यू स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं बिजनेसेस या फ्रीलांसर्स हैं वो कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं खुद को एजेंसी में, तो उनके लिए क्या रोड मैप होना चाहिए? कब तक उनको स्ट्रिक अराउंड करना चाहिए जो एक रेगुलर मॉडल होता है फ्रीलांस या फ्रीलांसिंग प्लेटफॉर्म जो होते हैं, कब उनको नेटवर्किंग या रेफरल के थ्रू?
आई थिंक आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट ऑन दैट, बट जो मैंने किया है और जो मेरे अराउंड जो लोग, यू नो, द टाइम दैट पीपल actually started freelancing with me, that they did and they did well,
ठीक है.
was a good 3 to 4 years into it. And then when you have some return customers, then you should slowly move out of freelancing.
ठीक है.
Yeah. तो वो मेरा ख्याल है 3 से 4 साल, max 5 साल, you should start to move out of freelancing and then look at other models. जैसे for example अभी हमने बात की कि SEO से कर सकते हैं आप, ठीक है, आप PPC से कर सकते हैं, आप जो है वो नेटवर्किंग कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, अपना नेटवर्क बड़ा करने से कर सकते हैं, विजिट डिफरेंट कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, मीट पीपल. आप जो है वो रेफरल कमीशन मॉडल इंट्रोड्यूस करने से कर सकते हैं. रेफरल कमीशन मॉडल बेसिकली होता है कि अगर जैन जो है वो मेरे पास एक प्रोजेक्ट लेके आता है, मुझे कहता है कि आपकी कंपनी से मैंने प्रोजेक्ट कराना है, तो फिर जैन, if that project converts, if that client converts, then Zan gets a referral percentage of that every sales that I make to that customer for that project. So, so it's so for agencies in markets that you are working in. So, for example, if you're working in the Middle Eastern market, in the GCC market, if you're working in the European market, the US market, agencies होती हैं जो digital marketing agencies होती हैं, इनका development से कोई काम नहीं होता. डेवलपमेंट उनको आती भी नहीं है, पर उनका कस्टमर उनके पास आता है, कहता है डेवलपमेंट करानी है. सो दे आर लुकिंग फॉर टेक्नोलॉजी पार्टनर्स.
स्टैंडर्ड रेट क्या होता है रेफरल का कमीशन?
10%.
10%.
That's what I know of. It can be from, it can go higher or lower, but what I know is standard is 10%.
ठीक है. अच्छा, इन सारी स्ट्रैटेजीज में अगर कोई फ्रीलांसिंग को क्विट करके, मतलब
and I think there's one more thing that I want to mention that people sort of like maybe don't look at, और भी होंगे जिसका मुझे भी नहीं पता होगा, right? So making connections with, जैसे अभी आप conferences में जाते हैं, a lot of the people that I know, they focus more on VCs and investments, and they want to bring, because what do you want to bring back? I am not looking for investments, so I don't go to investment lounges in conferences. But a lot of the companies that I know, they do, because they are looking for partners or investments. So they go to these investment lounges and look at VCs. And that's an absolutely amazing model. I just don't get it. I just don't want to get into debt. That sort of debt or that sort of an arrangement. So I don't do it. But वो भी एक मॉडल है. और एक और मॉडल ये है कि बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स आउट देयर, आई थिंक पीपल who should know and would know is Good Firm, Design Rush, Clutch. You can spend some money, get on high rankings there, because that also sort of like converts at the end of the day and brings people directly to your website.
Do you have a sales team?
I have a team now. 2023 में हमने पहली टीम बनाई.
उससे पहले
there wasn't any team. We were just
there were only one.
There was just
sales?
one woman, not just one woman making sales. देखें, जब आपकी जो sales जो समझ आती है ना मुझे,
जी,
sales आपको उस वक्त आप कर सकते हैं जब there is not just the fact that I know what you're talking about, but also the fact that you know that I will do it for you.
Okay.
So it's a very very easy close if they know. So sales जो first time sales होती थी वो मैं close करती थी, और फिर उस कस्टमर को अपसेलिंग या रिकरिंग मेरी जो टॉप मैनेजमेंट टीम है वही क्लोज करती है. सो माई डायरेक्टर इंजीनियरिंग, माई HODs, दे विल क्लोज, PMs विल क्लोज, बिकॉज एक दफ़ा कस्टमर को आप पे ट्रस्ट आ गया ना, वो हमने बना दिया. अब इट्स नॉट, सो आई डोंट नीड अ सेल्स टीम एज लॉन्ग एज आई कैन डू द फर्स्ट एंड दे कैन डू द रेस्ट. तो वो उस वक्त भी यही हो रहा था, वरना एक बंदे के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है इतनी सेल्स लाना.
ठीक है,
राइट. अब हमारे पास जो टीम है लास्ट ईयर से it's called lead generation. So they basically marketing and lead generation team. So they generate leads. So they use all of these platforms to basically generate lead. And that comes to our website, और फिर website से फिर हमारे पास अगर email आती है तो then I pick it up from there, or somebody in the team would pick it up. I'd look at that and they would send a scope and I would look at it and I would say, okay, let's get on a call. The first thing we do is get on a call, get on a video call. That's all. That's the first thing that you do.
अच्छा.
It's very important to get on a video call. अगर वो video call पे नहीं आया तो शक है कि वो convert नहीं होगा. Because when they come on a video call, they look at you, they look at the other person, they see that you're real people.
So Shameen, you have been going on a lot of conferences. मेरे ख्याल है some conferences. But generally speaking, you go on a lot as a regular company.
जी, I visit my customers also. I go out a lot. जी.
ठीक है. So what do you think should be the right approach? और कब जाना शुरू कर देना चाहिए? और how does the funnel works out if you're going on an event? तो उससे पहले कुछ प्लानिंग होती है या बाद में होता है? How does this work out?
देखिए, जब भी किसी नई मार्केट को एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं ना, तो पहली दफ़ा सिर्फ विजिट करें.
ठीक है.
Do not exhibit.
अच्छा.
Do not exhibit.
तो ये मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म प्लान है.
ये हम करते हैं.
तो 2-3 साल तक वो प्लान
नहीं,
होगा.
बट इट डिपेंड्स ना कि मार्केट कौन सी कैप्चर करनी है.
ठीक है.
सही. सो अगर नॉर्थ अमेरिकन मार्केट कैप्चर करनी है तो अब मैं नॉर्थ अमेरिकन में किसी भी कॉन्फ्रेंस में जाऊंगी, आई विल एग्जिबिट. आई कैन, बिकॉज आई नो द नॉर्थ अमेरिकन कस्टमर. लेकिन अभी मैं कतर गई थी. It was just an exploration trip. अभी जो कतर में वेब समिट हुआ था, तो because web summit happened in Qatar, I took Qatar seriously. I was like, if web summit is happening in Qatar, web summit is a huge ticket size, right? तो वो उन्होंने कुछ देखा होगा कतर मार्केट में. तो I didn't exhibit. हालांकि पाकिस्तानी कंपनीज गई थी, उन्होंने एग्जिबिट भी किया. I'm sure some of them closed deals there as well. I just visited as an audience to just look at what the market was. So I think पहले आपको अगर कोई नई मार्केट आप एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, आप ऐसे ही जाएं. आप उसको विजिट करें, उसको देखें, मीट पीपल, सी इफ़ यू गेट अ फीलर कि हाँ यहाँ पे काम है. देन उसके बाद नेक्स्ट ईयर फिर आप एग्जिबिट करें. और एग्जिबिट में फिर आप ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू डू योर होमवर्क. देखें, इवन गोइंग समवेयर एंड इवन एग्जिबिटिंग समवेयर, यू हैव टू डू सम होमवर्क. आप खड़े होकर नहीं जा सकते ऐसे. हर कंपनी आई एम श्योर कुछ ना कुछ काम करती होगी. पहले ही वो उनको पता होता होगा कि अच्छा हमने वहाँ जाके XYZ से मिलना है, इन लोगों से मिलना है. तो बहुत सारी कंपनीज तो जो है कॉन्फ्रेंस से 2 दिन पहले से काम शुरू कर देती हैं. उनकी मीटिंग्स पहले से सेटअप होती हैं. तो कुछ ना कुछ तो करते होंगे ना. सो ऑब्वियसली एवरी कॉन्फ्रेंस हैज़ अ डेटाबेस ऑफ ऑडियंस दैट्स कमिंग. So you look at them and then a database of audience that's exhibiting. Then you look at them and then you match them with your customer persona. आपने कहा था ना, जैसे हमारे भी कस्टमर persona, आपका एक कस्टमर, आप उससे उसको मैच करें. तो आपकी लीड जनरेशन टीम का काम ये है कि वो आपको ये बताए कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में ये लोग अच्छे हैं. यू शुड these are close to our customer persona. You should definitely say hello, hi to them and meet them, right? तो वो आप करेंगे तो I'm sure that some of them will convert.
So exhibit करना important है. First time if you go for, of course, for a visit, उसके बाद to close any customer, you need to exhibit. Is that important?
ज़्यादा important होता है, because then they take you seriously. If you're going to a conference and going to somebody's stall, you can't start selling to them.
Because
they are there to sell. वो कह रहे हैं आप मुझे ही बेच रहे हैं, right? उसमें भी होता है closure, but I'm not saying नहीं होता.
अच्छा.
But you can't sell to them, right? So when you exhibit, then people come to your stall to buy, or to see what you're about. If they see a sync or an alignment, then they will definitely stick around. People will definitely come to your stall to sell as well, because those are the people who are actually looking at the market, right? But
generally speaking, what's the ideal persona is like for IT services company? किस इंडस्ट्री के लोग, या मतलब हर इंडस्ट्री में ऑफ कोर्स आईटी की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, बट अगर हम आइडियल पर्सोना की बात करें, किसी नेटवर्किंग इवेंट में जा रहे हैं, तो किस तरह के कस्टमर को हमें यहाँ मतलब ब्रूट फोर्स के साथ, मतलब हर बंदे को रीच आउट करना है, हर बंदे से बात करनी है, या जो आपके पास आ रहा है हर बंदे को आपने फुल पिच करना है?
आई थिंक कस्टमर पर्सोना इज अ वेरी पर्सनल थिंग. नॉट दैट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू दैट, बट दैट then if I ask you your customer's persona, it's going to be different from my customer persona.
Of course, yeah.
Because why? Because over the years I have built this customer persona. It's a living document for me, मैं हर साल 2 साल 1.5 साल पे उसको विजिट करती हूँ, उसको मैं क्लीन अप करती हूँ कि अच्छा अब ये मेरा कस्टमर है, ये नहीं है, बिकॉज वी हैव सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक ग्रोन इन दिस इंडस्ट्री. जब हम शुरू में होते थे तो हम कहते थे हर इंडस्ट्रीज के साथ हम काम करते हैं,
हाँ.
ठीक है. आज भी
So
हम
you
कहते हैं,
limited it down.
हाँ आज भी हम कहते हैं हम इंडस्ट्री एग्नोस्टिक हैं,
अच्छा.
बट वी आर वेरी गुड इन 4 industries, which is
अच्छा.
healthcare, edtech, hospitality, and I forgot. Healthcare and logistics.
Logistics.
और अभी
okay.
हम फिनटेक में अपना पोर्टफोलियो बिल्ड कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
सही है. तो ये 4-5 इंडस्ट्रीज में हम बहुत अच्छे क्यों कहते हैं, बिकॉज ये जो 4 इंडस्ट्रीज मैंने आपको बताई हैं उसमें हम कंसल्टेंट लेवल अच्छे हैं. Because we've done so many projects in these industries. If somebody comes to me and says, I want to do this, I can actually add value to their product requirement document saying, you know what, you should also do this, that, isko aise karo, isko. This is what we think, it's your call. You can do whatever you want, but they know that as a technology partner, we will add that
That's
value.
the kind of feedback they expect
Exactly.
when you are
Right?
in consultation.
अब हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि भाई इन एरियाज में हम बहुत अच्छे हैं.
Okay.
राइट. तो हम जब किसी कॉन्फ्रेंस में भी जाते हैं तो हमारे पीछे लिखा होता है इंडस्ट्रीज दैट वी आर रियली गुड एट, वो हम लिखते हैं पीछे. सो वी सॉर्ट ऑफ कंसल्टेंट लेवल इन दोज इंडस्ट्रीज, राइट. तो इसलिए मैंने कहा कि आपका पर्सोना आप खुद बिल्ड करते हैं. सिमिलरली पर्सोना में ये भी चीज़ आती है कि आप कौन सी मार्केट को कैप्चर कर रहे हैं. तो जैसे मैंने आपको अपना बताया कि हम नॉर्थ अमेरिकन मार्केट पे फोकस करते हैं. सो हम पहले पूरी नॉर्थ अमेरिकन मार्केट पे फोकस नहीं कर रहे थे, हम यूएस पे फोकस कर रहे थे और यूरोप पे फोकस कर रहे थे. यूरोप के साथ हम अभी भी काम कर रहे हैं. बट अब जो हमने मार्केटिंग एफर्ट्स हैं, बिकॉज मार्केटिंग रिक्वायर्स मनी, financing. So rather than diluting it across 2 different continents, we said let's focus on one continent.
Okay.
And then so when we went to Canada last year, we saw that the Canadian market had a huge potential.
अच्छा.
Yes. So फिर हमने जो है ना we said okay, let's focus our marketing efforts on North America, US and Canada.
Okay. Only.
ठीक है. तो हमारा वैसे भी कोई बहुत ह्यूज मार्केटिंग एफर्ट नहीं है. मेरी कंपनी कोई 20-30% ऑफ द रेवेन्यू जो मार्केटिंग में नहीं लगाती, ऑनेस्टली. वी डोंट डू दैट. जो आपका स्टैंडर्ड एक मार्केटिंग का जो है मांत्रा है, वी डोंट डू दैट. सही. हमारा बहुत ही डिफरेंट मॉडल है. वी डू नॉट डू दैट. बट जितना भी एफर्ट लगा रहे हैं इधर लगाते हैं. लेट्स फोकस. लाइक आई सेड, मार्केटिंग टीम ही हमने लास्ट ईयर स्टार्ट किया. तो अब जो भी हम लगा रहे हैं हम उधर लगा रहे हैं.
ठीक है.
तो that is something that we are for the next couple of years we will do that and see how that goes. If it doesn't, then we'll change it. If I'm hopefully it will, because US is home to us. I have a lot of people in the US, Gore, Asians. I know so many now. और जब मैं टोरंटो भी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जब मैं एंटर करने जा रही थी, and the last year when I went there, I saw so many people in my network that were ready to say, oh भाई आप आ रही हैं, come, let's help you settle down. And अभी भी मैं जो है I know Pakistanis in my network. I'm not going to name them, but probably he'll smile when that are my mentors who are helping me to basically establish in that market.
ठीक है. अच्छा, इसमें जैसा आपने बताया इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफिक हो तो ज़्यादा बेहतर होता है. एक और भी तरीके से लोग स्पेसिफिक होते हैं इंडस्ट्री में, दैट इज कि विच टेक्नोलॉजी दैट यू आर एक्सपर्ट इन. तो आपको लगता है ये अप्रोच बेहतर है या टेक्नोलॉजी कोई भी हो आप इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफाई कर लें?
नहीं, I feel that so it depends, right? So somebody recently said to me that you should be very, very specific in what you do. We are specific. So for example, we don't do digital marketing, we don't do SEO, we don't do any of that stuff.
ठीक है.
We are developers. We focus on development. That's our core. So हमें 1 + 1 = 2 समझ आता है, उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं समझ आता, उससे आगे पीछे कुछ समझ नहीं आता. So that's what we focus on. So that way we have a niche market, right? But if you go to marketeers and consultants, they will tell you to even take it down to something specific, like we do for instance maybe AI and machine learning only, right? Or we do cyber security only. So हमने जो है हमारा forte development है, इस पे हमारा product engineering is our forte. That's what we do, right? But उसके around cyber security, disaster recovery and business continuity, these are areas that we're really good at.
अच्छा.
That we have expertise in. तो हमने उसको वहाँ mention किया हुआ है कि जी हम ये भी करते हैं. ठीक है. Similarly, optimization of your code optimization, website optimization, accessibility options, कोर वेब वाइटल्स, ये सब हम बहुत अच्छा करते हैं और ये सब मार्केट में बहुत कम है. सो पीपल डोंट, यू विल नॉट लुक एट अ पोर्टफोलियो सेइंग वी डू दिस, बट वी डू दैट.
ठीक है.
और रोड हमारे पास सिर्फ इसीलिए आते हैं. आई नो कंसल्टेंट्स इन द US वर्क प्राइमरीली विद मी एंड हैव गिवन मी 22 customers so far just for technical SEO. Technical SEO is not SEO. Technical SEO is where an SEO company is stuck saying, oh God, I'm not able to track because there's something wrong with the code. So we dig into the code and we fix that for them. Or they're saying that site speed is not coming up. We've done everything. So or ye कि this is not accessible to special people with special needs. So we make that website accessible to them. This is a very, very, आप कहें कि particular field that you should have those, definitely.
ठीक है. So we talked about sales. So let's move on to the other problems that industry faces, which is human resource. अच्छा, पहले तो ये बताएं 20 साल से आपके साथ और यहाँ लंबे अरसे तक कौन जुड़ा रहा है और कितने साल तक जुड़ा रहा है
कंपनी में?
जी.
Oh, we have, we call it, people call it the board of advisors, we call it the P6.
Okay.
हमारी एक we've been very lucky to be able to hold resources.
अच्छा.
So अभी हमने जो है we basically changed our company structure to have sort of like a vertical growth approach. उसमें अब हमने ऊपर board of advisors बना दिए हैं and they also all the top management. तो उसमें हमारे different directors.
And they are the people who came from bottom up.
Who came from bottom
ठीक है.
up. These are people who understand the core values of the company. हमने अपनी company की core values honestly मेरे ख्याल लास्ट ईयर डिफाइन किया.
अच्छा.
लास्ट ईयर डिफाइन इसलिए इस तरीके से कि लास्ट ईयर वर्ल्ड किए हैं.
हाँ.
डिफाइन तो वो सब हमारे जहन में थी, बट वी नेवर सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक टॉक्ड अबाउट ए फॉर्मेट ऑन दैट. बट मज़े की बात यह है कि जब हमने लास्ट ईयर अपनी टीम से कहा, अपने P6 से, कि अच्छा कोर वैल्यूज़ 5 डिफाइन करें इस कंपनी की, almost everyone came back with 3 to 4 similar ones because that's what the company had grown, with those core values. So honesty, teamwork, keeping the customer first, knowledge sharing, accountability. इस तरह की जो है वो core values हैं जो हमने जो है वो define की. और it was very, very heartwarming to see कि we didn't have to tell them that. That's what they were as people, and that's who we are as people, as genetic, as people of genetic. तो ये एक चीज़ है. तो वो काफ़ी पुराने लोग हैं. मेरे ख्याल है the company has been 18 years old, 17 or 18, 2006, 2007, yeah, 2006 or something. और इन लोगों में से तकरीबन सारों का 12-15 सालों का एक्सपीरियंस रहा है. कोई चला भी गया तो फिर वापस आ गया. तो उस तरीके से उनका 12 साल से सबका ऊपर एक्सपीरियंस रहा है विद द कंपनी.
अच्छा, माशाल्लाह.
So yeah.
Right. So how big of a challenge it is to get resources in your team and to be able to retain
Getting
them.
is not the challenge.
Retaining
is the challenge.
Yes. ठीक है.
Yeah. I think it's the same as any other company.
ठीक है.
अगर वो आपके पास 2 साल रिटेन हो गया ना, तो फिर वो रिटेन हो गया.
अच्छा.
फिर वो जाएगा जब उसके पास कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगी. Because in those 2 years he or she understands कि what the company has to offer or what the company values are and do they align with that. But if they don't in those 2 years, then they were never yours. वो चले जाएंगे और they will not even care about contracts or anything. They'll just leave. But you and I both know that for an employee, a standard time in any company is 3 years. If you're doing 3 years and then you're making a switch, then that also looks good on your resume. Versus what I think the young lot now thinks that अगर आपने 2 साल में 3-4 कंपनीज में से एक्सपीरियंस ले लिया तो आपको बड़ा आता है तो वो अगली बड़ी कंपनी आपको हायर कर लेगी. I don't think ऐसा है. The first thing that I look at a resume is how many hops. If that resume gets to me, if that resume comes to the final management meeting, the first thing that you look is how many hops, right? And that's the first question you ask them. So I don't know, when I hear from the youth saying कि नहीं वो अच्छा लगता है 2 साल में आपको 2-3 कंपनीज घूम जाता कि आपको बहुत सारा एक्सपीरियंस आ जाए. But that's not what serious companies are looking at, right? So 3 years, yeah. But to answer your question, retention is always an issue. You have to introduce incentives to them that would hold them back. At least good employees. The bad ones were never used.
सही है. You were also chairing the committee of Pasha, जो कि स्किल के ऊपर काम कर रही थी. So how was that experience and what are the outcomes, if you would want to
जी
specify?
जी ज़रूर. So we started that committee after my CEC tenure ended. I was given the opportunity or the task to chair that committee. It was a pretty dormant committee till then. There wasn't a lot going on, but I had ample experience from my other projects like Code Girls and ConsulNet. That
Ji.
I had basically, we had a lot of
ConsulNet is still
ConsulNet.
going?
Code Girls is a project by
Acha,
ConsulNet.
acha, acha, acha.
So ConsulNet is still around. So we revived ConsulNet in 2018 with the Code Girls program.
Okay.
So now we have other projects, like we work with Anglo Foundation. We're working with another community-based organization with the program called Seed. So Anglo ke saath we're doing tech lab, and with Code Girls is the one that I'm doing with the Jaffer Family Foundation and United Global Initiative. So those are projects that we're doing right now. So when so they asked me to basically pick this up and make it a little bit more. I think we did a couple of very, very good initiatives, but I think 3 I'll name that were really, really
Ji.
good. One was we were able to start TechLift. TechLift is the program where we basically mobilized the industry to train 4,000 students,
Acha.
2017 onwards graduates in technology.
Is
And
it still going?
it was one of a
One-off.
kind. So it was
Okay.
for 4,000 students. It was supposed to go on. I'm hoping that they will revive it again,
Acha, acha.
because obviously उसमें government ने हमें budget दिया था.
Acha.
So we had 18 companies and 80 trainers from these companies who were engineers, senior engineers, who basically trained. And these students were trained in Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad
ठीक है.
in these specific software houses only. So
Acha,
they didn't
acha.
they didn't go anywhere else. They went. So if anybody is being trained in Contour, they'll be trained in Contour. Anybody's trained in
So
XYZ,
the program was like an internship, or it was more like
it was training.
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 Weekend program है या
Weekdays भी था, weekend भी था, दोनों
अच्छा.
था, depending on But it was very, very it was a very, very extensive, rigorous boot camp.
ठीक है.
ठीक है. उसमें जो है जब ये उसमें हमने क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री को बहुत इन्वॉल्व रखा था, इंडस्ट्री ने आके पढ़ाया, हमने इंडस्ट्री के ही टॉप 8 ट्रैक्स उठाए जहाँ पे हम उनको रिक्वायरमेंट्स थी, और फिर जिस कंपनी को जिस चीज़ में ज़्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट उन्होंने वो ट्रैक उठा लिया कि हम ये पढ़ाएंगे. सही है. सो उसका फ़ायदा ये हुआ कि जब ये ख़त्म हुआ प्रोग्राम, तो वी हैड ओवर 75% कन्वर्जन
Wow.
टू जॉब्स,
Because everyone trained their student to a technology जो requirement
जिसमें
उनकी
उनकी
अपनी है.
ओपनिंग थी.
हाँ.
Right? And we basically, and not that you can do anything. There was 8 top technology tracks that we did a survey and we said the art hai, and then we build a curriculum around it proper. And even the trainers जो है वो चूँकि developers थे, वो trainers तो हैं नहीं, तो उनकी भी training of trainers जो है वो हमने करवाई. ठीक है, कराची, लाहौर, इस्लामाबाद में with a very reputed organization, उन्होंने उनको TOTs करवाए, and then those trainers sat in classes. So मतलब they basically conducted the classes. तो बहुत successful model था, and I'm hoping that the government will repeat that, because उसका framework इतना अच्छा बन गया था कि वो 40,000 पे copy हो सकता था. But you have to understand that the industry did it once for you. That's not the industry's job to be there. So it can do some hand-holding, but then the government and academia need to step in to do that. Which is why there was the other program that we also did an MVP for during my skills committee chair, when I was chair during that time. जिसमें हमने उसको हम कहते हैं academia industry bridge program, जिसमें हमने एक reputed यूनिवर्सिटी के 6 सेमेस्टर के स्टूडेंट्स को उनकी जो लैब्स थी, ये इंजीनियरिंग की जो लैब थी, उस पर वो कोई लेगेसी सिस्टम पे काम कर रहे थे, वो हमने हटा के मर्न स्टैक डाल दिया.
अच्छा.
हमने कहा जी मर्न स्टैक कराते, और वो पे मर्न स्टैक आके किसी कंपनी ने कराया उनको वहाँ पे 250 बच्चा हमने 6 सेमेस्टर का मर्न स्टैक में ट्रेन किया विदाउट ए सिंगल एक्स्ट्रा आवर. सो इट वाज देयर इलेक्टिव कोर्स दैट दे वर डूइंग, नॉट कि आप अलग से कोई बूट कैंप कर रहे हैं. So this was so now that third year student goes into his final year and is working on an FYP, he or she is ready for the market. They don't have to teach them MERN stack, right? और वो भी इंडस्ट्री ने कराया है, तो उन्होंने उनको ये सिखाया है कि भाई काम होता कैसे है, ये नहीं कि बुकिश नॉलेज क्या है, काम एक्चुअली होता कैसे है. So वो एक ऐसा MVP था जो हमने गवर्नमेंट को दिखाया, एंड दे रियली इन्जॉयड लुकिंग एट इट, दे लाइक्ड इट एंड लाइक द आइडिया. तो उन्होंने इस पर 5,000 बच्चा ट्रेन किया. सो ये 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स ऐसे थे जो हमने किए. तीसरा एक बहुत ही क्रिएटिव प्रोजेक्ट था ऑफ माय कोलीग, उसका आइडिया उसका था, एंड देन आई सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक, मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि मुझे कोई आइडिया समझ आता है मैं चिपक जाती हूँ, कहती हूँ अच्छा अब आप आए हो आप उसको करें,
ठीक है।
बिकॉज it's not just you just don't talk
Pursue
about
that
it.
as well.
You have to pursue it, you have to execute it, and it was very well executed. हमने एक छोटा सा किया था, it's called the CXO mentorship program.
अच्छा,
इसमें बड़ी कंपनी का CSO छोटी कंपनी के CXO को मेंटोर करेगा 1 साल के लिए,
अच्छा,
10 to 12 hours, so 1 hour a month.
wow,
And so we basically paired, I think started, I think we wanted to do 10, we ended up doing 8 and 6 were successful pairings जिसे उन्होंने actually complete किया, और उसका बहुत अच्छा फीडबैक आया था. My mentee still reaches out to me and is doing well, right?
Zabardast.
तो-
I am also one of your
नहीं, वो
mentees, not
बता-
officially, but of course,
No, but
I
obviously
do get
we
a
are
lot
all
of help
mentees
from you.
of a lot. Like I said, I'm going to Canada. I looked at somebody and I said, "You are going to mentor me because you are established there. And, you know, I look up to you in a lot of ways." And
Zabardast.
obviously, we are all there. We keep learning throughout our life. So I think that was the third program. और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें की थी उस दौरान. But these are some of the things that I really
Awesome.
enjoyed.
Why didn't TechLift continue?
देखिए अभी आपको पता है स्टेबिलिटी जो गवर्नमेंट, बिकॉज इट्स अ गवर्नमेंट प्रोजेक्ट,
अच्छा,
तो जाहिर सी बात है पिछले 2-2.5 साल में जो गवर्नमेंट में थोड़ी सी इंस्टेबिलिटी है उसकी वजह से वी आर होपिंग दैट दे विल
तो
कंटिन्यू
कोई
दिस.
बहुत बड़ा बजट रिक्वायर्ड था जिसकी वजह से?
हमारे पास जो बजट था वो 500 मिलियन का था.
अच्छा,
ठीक है, बहुत बड़ा बजट नहीं था, बहुत ही छोटा सा बजट था. हमें कंपनीज को जो है वो हमने उसमें 4000 बच्चा ट्रेन किया. हमें कंपनीज को जो है वो मिन्नतें करनी पड़ी कि भाई करा लें क्योंकि आपको ही काम आएगा, आप फ्री में भी करा रहे हैं.
हाँ,
यू नो एवरीबडी इज डूइंग,
I
यू
know a
वुड बी
lot of
डूइंग
people जो कि फ्री में करवाते हैं
मैं भी
ये।
करवा रही हूँ ना.
हाँ।
मतलब हम अपनी कंपनीज में करवाते हैं ना
हाँ,
कि यार
हाँ,
ये वाला ट्रैक चाहिए, ओपन करो, देन वील
बिल्कुल,
हायर.
train करो।
सो यू गोइंग टू गेट इट आउट ऑफ योर पॉकेट, गवर्नमेंट इज गिविंग इट टू यू, व्हाई डोंट यू डू इट.
हाँ,
तो उस तरीके से जो है पीपल वर रियली 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 काइंड एंड वेरी वेरी यू नो एक्साइटेड टू स्टेप अप एंड डू दिस. And the execution partners, I wasn't the execution partner by the way. Contour was the execution partner of that, जिन्होंने actually जो उसके MD उन्होंने इसको execute करवाया because I had stepped down as skills chair. My job was to bring the project on, get it started, और फिर execution जो है वो Contour ने primarily, और I think साथ में और committee members थे, अली हसान भी था, and they actually looked saw it through. So जो है but अब उसको we are hoping that the current ministry and Pakistan Software Export Board की जो current करता धरता है वो उसको आगे लेके चलेंगे. और with I mean I am hoping and I am relying on the industry to again support them.
ठीक है,
But eventually, like I said, the industry needs to step out of this. This is
Yeah.
not our place to be,
ठीक है,
right?
ठीक है. तो you mentioned you started with Consulnet और वहीं से आपको आपका पहला कस्टमर भी
जी.
मिला. और recently you started, not recently, मतलब काफ़ी सारे साल हो गए, you started She
Code Girls.
Code for Girls. अच्छा,
Code
हमने
Girls.
भी एक प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करने की कोशिश की थी, She Can,
Okay.
with the name, but वो execute नहीं हो पाया. So
होता है.
why did you opted for like training just girls?
Girls.
ठीक
Yeah.
है, पहले तो ये
Okay.
बता दें, और दूसरा ये कि इम्पैक्ट अभी इसका कितना रहा है
Okay.
वो भी बता दें.
So 2017-18 में, me being one of the co-founders of the company, we had a little around 10% diversity, gender
ठीक है.
diversity, which was surprising because ख़वातीन जब भी आती थी वो ये कहती थी कि वो फलां कंपनी में सारा मेल ओरिएंटेड है, तो हमें जो है वो if we don't feel comfortable and we don't get the perks that women should get there, a lot of the companies, because obviously that ecosystem was building up at that point. So that was problem number one. Problem number two ये था कि जब इंडस्ट्री के पास जाते तो इंडस्ट्री कहते थे भाई we want diversity on the table, we want women to be part of it, but women are just not coming, they just don't show up for interviews. वो इंटरव्यू देके जाते, they don't show up on day one. It's that. और तीसरा प्रॉब्लम ये था कि when we did a little bit more digging in detail, we found out that it wasn't, some of it was obviously also the industry, वो आज भी है. ये इंडस्ट्री के अंदर एक्सेप्टेंस जो है टेक इंडस्ट्री के अंदर दूसरी इंडस्ट्री से बहुत ज़्यादा है, लेकिन अभी भी देयर इज स्पेस टू हैव दैट एक्सेप्टेंस. उस वक्त थोड़ा कम था बहुत. मेरे वो समझते नहीं थे ख़वातीन के प्रॉब्लम को. जैसे मैंने आपको शुरू में बताया ना कि फॉर मी टू डू अ कोर्स आई हैड टू सीक कितनी दूर है.
And I'm
मैंने
imagining a lot of variables aligned
हाँ.
with your timing, with your
Exactly.
situation.
Men don't understand that.
हाँ.
So ये चीज़ें उनको भी drill down करनी थी, और वो काफ़ी companies को हो भी गई हैं अभी. Now they have special, incentives and special policies for women, especially mothers, right? तो तीसरा ये था कि वो ये समझती थी कि we are not going to survive because this is like a coding environment development हम नहीं कर सकते खबर. Because if you go into, even if you, like I said now, if you go into universities, you will see 50% men, 50% women pursuing a BS/CS degree. But how many women do you see coding? जब भी FIP आता है, वो बहनें जो हैं वो documentation कर रही होती, भाई coding कर रहे होते हैं. Let's face it, that is why I told you कि जब मैं डिप्लोमा में थी, that is why I emphasized on the fact कि मैं कोडिंग कर रही थी. And that is why you see me where I am today. But not that I had a role model. Maybe my brother was my role model. My sister wasn't my role model. Nobody else was my role model. I pick up inspiration from the environment. Right? But not everybody does that.
सही.
तो हमने ये 3 problems देखे थे, हमारे भी problems थे. Then what we did is we said, okay, Number 1, find out what the industry wants. So top 5 tracks निकाले. Number 2, make sure that these tracks are taught by professionals and not so by the industry, for the industry, by the industry. Because सारी industry को चाहिए थी ख़वातीन, हमें भी चाहिए थी. For the industry, by the industry. Industry आके पढ़ाएगी, हम खुद भी industry. Genetics is also part of the industry. Genetics started, then others joined eventually. Right? Number 3. Apart from core skills, give them soft skills. Apart from tech skills, give them soft skills. So show them what entrepreneurship is all about, financial literacy, how to open a bank account, how to manage it, workplace harassment, right? वो आप उनको बताएं, internet safety क्या होती है, उसके बारे में उनको बताएं, communication skills के बारे में बताएं, और ये सब कुछ. These workshops were a mandatory part of the whole course. और every week, so every cohort had 6 workshops, और ये workshops आके इंडस्ट्री की लीडिंग खवातीन पढ़ाती थी, कराती थी. So for example, I'll give you an example. Entrepreneurship या तो मैं कराऊंगी या तो फाइजा कराएंगी. Freelancing, फाइजा would do it. Workplace harassment, I don't know if you know Sana Hussain. She's director HR in 10 Pearls right now. वो कराती थी. जो हमारा आई थिंक कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स था या वो था, आई थिंक वो रिमशा, शी वॉज इन डॉन न्यूज़ और समथिंग, वो आगे कराती थी. ठीक है, इस तरह की खवातीन अभी भी ऐसे लोग कराते हैं. तो जब ये लड़कियां देखती थी कि सामने जो करा रही हैं वो भी तो खवातीन हैं और वो हमारी तरीके से आई हैं, तो that started to change. Right now, I have a good between 35-36% diversity ratio in my company. We won the Gender Diversity Award this year. Yeah, at Pasha we won it in 2023.
So that's the maximum?
That's the maximum. No, that's the highest right now. जी.
In terms of percentage. अच्छा.
सही है, तो वो हमने जीता है last year, और उससे पहले हम runners up रहे हैं कुछ 1-2 साल पहले. 10 Pearls is doing very well in that area. Contour is doing. You should name companies that are doing. I'm sure Systems is doing amazingly well. So बड़ी companies बहुत अच्छा कर रही हैं. They have daycare centers. We don't. But we have other, policies in place that women enjoy. Absolutely. So I think ये इसका reason था उसको खोलने का. Impact इसका ये है कि like I said, my own company now has 36% में बहुत सारी बच्चियाँ कोड गर्ल्स में से आती हैं, और बाकी कंपनीज के भी जो है, मतलब पहले इंडस्ट्री का एक थ्रेशोल्ड होता था 16%, वो बड़ा होकर 20% हुआ, 26% हुआ. कंपनीज यूजुअली हैव बिटवीन 20 to 25% ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी एंड दे वांट टू गो हायर. तो ये एक उसका इम्पैक्ट.
कितने डिफरेंट ट्रैक्स अभी कोड गर्ल्स में?
बहुत सारे. सो द फर्स्ट ट्रैक इज ऑलवेज वेब डेवलपमेंट.
ठीक है.
सो HTML CSS JavaScript jQuery, ये 4. उसके बाद based on how well they did, they can choose and we help them choose different tracks. So there's Flutter for mobile development, there is MERN-Stack, there is PHP, there's WordPress, there's software quality assurance, there's content marketing, there is Salesforce, there's Microsoft Dynamics CRM.
How many girls at one point is being trained?
हमारे पास 3 labs हैं. So 3 labs में हम and each lab is just 10 people, 10 to 12 people, that's it. तो हम 3 labs चलाते हैं. हमारा ईयर का टारगेट जो है 300-350 लड़कियां होती हैं. That's what we're going to train. अब ये सारे ट्रैक्स एक साथ नहीं चल रहे होते, depending on who is available, because we're not doing all the tracks. We have partners. So like I said, different companies join hand, and so दे आर फॉर एग्जांपल हमारा जो SQA का ट्रैक है वो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है टेस्टर्स की, इट्स कॉल्ड बीइंग टेस्टर्स एंड देयर सम यू प्रॉब्ली नो देम अरसलान एंड ऑल राइट, वो कराते हैं, अब वही कराते हैं, वो आते हैं वो कराते हैं उसको। सिमिलरली जो हमारा सेल्स फोर्स है वो हमारे पास वी डोंट डू, माय कंपनी डजंट डू सेल्स फोर्स, सो हमने जो है इस्लामाबाद से जो है एक ट्रेनर उठाई, फिर हमने सेल्स फोर्स UK के साथ हमें दे रीच्ड आउट टू अस एंड दे सेड वी हैव वॉलंटरी आवर्स, व्हाट डू यू वांट, एंड सो अब हमने जो है ऑडिट हम
कर रहे हैं,
ऑडिट करवा रहे हैं हमसे। उन्होंने हैंड्स ऑन मेंटोरशिप भी दी है, 1-on-1 भी कुछ बच्चों को, और अब वो लोग हमारे ऑडिट्स अक्सर कंडक्ट करते हैं, जो वहाँ के पाकिस्तानी सेल्स फोर्स के सीनियर्स हैं, वो उसको दे यूजुअली आर वेरी अवेलेबल टू डू ऑडिट्स।
What's the percentage of girls graduating from your program and getting into the market?
So the percentage of girls graduating from the program is अभी जाके कोविड में बहुत कम हो गया था
जी।
because it fell down.
ठीक है,
अभी we're back to 79-80% graduates are
that is a huge
no
number.
that's graduating, that's not the
अच्छा,
ones
that's
who are
graduating,
right?
Okay, okay.
उसमें से जो बंदियां जॉब करना
जी,
क्योंकि
जी।
सारी जॉब भी नहीं करना
जी,
चाह
जी,
रही होती, बहुत
चाहती
सारी
नहीं।
अपना
हाँ, वो।
यूनिवर्सिटी परसू कर रही होती हैं,
हाँ।
बहुत सारी इसलिए कर रही होती हैं कि वन डू फ्रीलांसिंग, जो जॉब्स परसू करती हैं we have a 65% conversion ratio, which is not bad. So
65%
conversion to jobs.
to jobs.
जी।
That is a big number.
जी, ऐसा ही अभी हमें भी अभी पता लग, बिकॉज वी डू अ लॉट ऑफ ROI, सो वी डू अ लॉट ऑफ, अभी पिछले 3-4 साल से हमारी टीम भी काफ़ी स्ट्रांग हो गई है, तो अब वो डेटा कलेक्शन होती है, हमारी असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट्स अगर आप देखें पिछले 5 साल की आपको वेबसाइट पे मिलेगी क्लियरली। सो समबडी वंस पॉइंटेड आउट दैट बीइंग द स्किल्स चेयर मे बी यू नो व्हाट इफ, तो मैंने कहा यार आप वेबसाइट पे चले जाएं, आपको असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट नंबर्स के साथ, फाइनेंशियल नंबर्स के साथ मिल जाएगी, आप देख लें एंड देन you know come back and say sorry.
US में ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड बूट कैंप फॉर रिगरस 16 वीक्स प्रोग्राम।
जी।
ज़्यादातर प्रोग्राम में वो लोग आते हैं जो कि किसी और इंडस्ट्री में थे, लेट्स से अकाउंट्स,
जी।
फाइनेंस, मैकेनिकल, इलेक्ट्रिकल, और वो CS में आना चाहते हैं
जी,
बिकॉज देयर आर
ऐसा
मोर
है।
अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड गुड अपॉर्चुनिटीज। तो आई वाज आल्सो लाइक वेरी इंस्पायर्ड फ्रॉम दैट प्रोग्राम, बट दैट इज अ फुल डे प्रोग्राम, फुल
जी,
वीक
ऐसे-
प्रोग्राम,
ऐसे।
8 days, 8 hours a day and 5 days a week वो प्रोग्राम रन होता है। दैट इज वेरी सिमिलर टू टेक लिफ्ट
टेक लिफ्ट,
जो
एग्जैक्टली
आपने रन किया।
जी, ऐसा ही।
अच्छा, मेरी बिलीफ ये है कि अगर आप कोई प्रोग्राम रन कर रहे हैं एंड यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग, कोई इन्वेस्ट करना चाहता है ट्रेनिंग के लिए ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को, ताकि वो रोजगार क्रिएट हो जाए, a lot of organizations are doing that. I'm also one of the I was on receiving end from Celani, I studied from there. तो लेकिन उसका जो परसेंटेज है ना वो बहुत कम है, 65 जो आपने बताया ना, ये बहुत ज़्यादा
मैंने आपको बताया टेक लिफ्ट का 75 से ऊपर है।
75, that totally makes sense, ठीक है, but the program that runs on weekend, अगर 1000 बच्चा आता है तो हार्डली, मैं अगर अच्छा नंबर बता दूँ ना, दैट इज 10%।
हाँ,
कि जो इंडस्ट्री में जॉब पे लगता है।
जी जी, ऐसा
अच्छा, इसको अगर हम ऐसे देखें कि लेट्स से वी हैव लाइक अ बजट ऑफ 100 million PKR, और ये हम लगा रहे हैं मास लेवल पे ट्रेन करने के लिए, उनमें से जो नंबर हमें जो मिलेगा जो कि इंडस्ट्री में जाएगा वो उससे छोटा होगा अगर आप इस तरीके से फोकस, टेक लिफ्ट के तरीके से अगर फोकस प्रोग्राम रन होता। सो यू थिंक कि जो मतलब thousands of स्टूडेंट्स एक साथ ट्रेन हो रहे हैं मास लेवल के ऊपर, और जो प्रोग्राम ये है फोकस्ड।
देखिए, why was there an opening to have a program like this? Because the mass level programs were failing. Because अगर आप इतना ड्रिल डाउन, आपको पता है टेक लिफ्ट शुरू करने से पहले 6 महीने हमने होमवर्क किया है।
अच्छा,
ठीक है, बहुत सारा होमवर्क किया है हमने, बहुत
even
सारे
though you had like 6 years of experience,
yes, and it's not just me, not just me. I was just skills chair. The Pasha SG Hira was there. She was totally invested in the program. मेरे जो दूसरे skills committee के members हैं, Bilal, Ali was there, Salman Dar was there. These people were totally invested in the program. कि भाई ये, and then we did it very very strategically, step by step. Industry को क्या चाहिए? Okay, what is the problem? Understanding the problem statement कि यूनिवर्सिटी से जो बंदा निकलता है या ये इन मास प्रोग्राम से जो बंदा निकलता है वो क्यों नहीं हायर कर सकते? So understanding that thought behind it, plus making sure that we build a framework that is standard across the board, making sure that the trainers who are actually not trainers and developers know actually how to teach. So if when you look after stuff like this, ये 4000 का बंदा जो है ना, हमने the reason that we did TechLift and spent so much time and effort into it is because we were expecting that next year this is going to convert to 40,000 and then 400,000,
yes.
so that we don't have to go back and revisit the framework. That is why we spend so much time on that framework. So अगर आप
Such
इस
a pity
तरीके से
it's not continuing.
अगर तो ये मास प्रोग्राम्स जो है वो उसको कर रहे होते हैं, आई मीन आई कैन नेम अ फ्यू, आई डोंट नॉट वांट टू,
जी, जी.
बट तो फिर हमें क्या ज़रूरत थी? वी स्टिल डो नॉट वांट टू डू दिस टुडे, बट द इंडस्ट्री हैड टू स्टेप इन बिकॉज द इंडस्ट्री वाज सेइंग you are making an effort and you are making a very honest effort, like you said, Salani, making a very honest effort.
जी, जी.
But you need to combine forces with the industry to see what the industry demand is, where the industry is today. You know, rather than, तो हमने तो उस वक्त उस ज़माने में जब हम ये कर रहे थे, उस ज़माने में हमने एप्टेक को भी बहुत मोबिलाइज़ किया था. और मैं इकबाल यूसुफ साहब से मेरी अक्सर मीटिंग्स होती थी और वो मुझे कहते थे, मैडम आप बताएं हम how can we be part of this, and they really wanted to be. And I think that, you know, his efforts also being trying to understand what the industry actually requires. I think Aptech has also improved their curriculum, their structure. अभी उन्होंने एक प्रोजेक्ट किया था उनके साथ खिदमत खल्क फाउंडेशन के साथ, पता नहीं उन्होंने किया था या नहीं किया था, बट आई सॉ देम.
बनो काबिल?
हाँ, बनो काबिल वाला, पता नहीं अब उन्होंने एप्टेक ने वो किया था या नहीं किया था, बट when I went to the Bano Kabil program, I was invited kindly by their founders to come, and मुझे पता नहीं था, मैं वहाँ गई, उन्होंने मुझे कहा जी आप टॉक दें. मैंने कहा अच्छा जी, मुझे पता ही नहीं था. तो खैर वहाँ वो बैठे हुए थे एप्टेक वाले, तो आई अंडरस्टूड कि अच्छा इनके करिकुलम, देन दे हैड शोन देयर करिकुलम. आई लुक्ड एट दैट करिकुलम एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी टेकलिफ्ट करिकुलम. आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी टू लुक एट दैट करिकुलम एंड आई वाज लाइक कि देखें दिस इज़ वेयर वी वांट टू टेक इट. अब आपने एग्जैक्टली वो करिकुलम बनाया जो इंडस्ट्री को चाहिए, लेकिन 3 महीने के बाद सर ये करिकुलम नहीं चलेगा या 6 महीने के बाद नहीं चलेगा. यू हैव टू कम बैक टू द इंडस्ट्री एंड आस्क देम व्हाट आर वी लुकिंग फॉर नेक्स्ट, राइट? सो जस्ट पिकिंग अप buzzwords from the air, AI, machine learning और blockchain, इस तरह ना करें. आप इंडस्ट्री से पूछें एक्चुअली हमें क्या चाहिए, ठीक है?
अभी भी सबसे बड़ी रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो मर्न है. 2013-14 से वो चलती भी आ रही है, अभी भी यही है
सर. अभी भी सबसे बड़ी रिक्वायरमेंट लारावेल है.
लारावेल
मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, यूरोपियन मार्केट में हम जाते हैं, बड़े बड़े वर्ड्स वो हमें आकर कहते हैं PHP नहीं करते आप लोग. सर कितने चाहिए आपको? लिटरली, ऑनेस्टली.
सही है, ज़बरदस्त. Moving on to something that you have been working for, it's Brand Pakistan. How do you think that is coming along? You have been, as we discussed previously, to a lot of conferences. You represent Pakistan and largely the women community of Pakistani women in tech. So how do you feel that is coming along and what needs to be done?
So number one, I think we are very sporadic in branding. But not that we are not making efforts now. We are. But the efforts are very sporadic. So you do something once and you not do it at the second conference, you do something. So I think sporadic thoughts को हटा के structured consistency अगर आप ले आएंगे और आप तो फिर I think आप अगले 3 या 4 साल में will start to compete with your, I won't use the word neighbor because you cannot compete with them for the next 20 years, right? But you will be in a position where people will start to know you better. Maybe Bangladesh से compete करेंगे, वियतनाम से compete करेंगे, आप उनको शायद compete कर सकते हैं. और ऐसा नहीं है कि आपके पास potential नहीं. That's the irony, right? You have the potential, you have the people, you have the such a young human resource, but you're just not able to because आप sporadic हैं. कोई नई टीम आती है, वो नया काम फिर से शुरू कर देती है, पिछले वाले का स्क्रैप कर देती है. और ये जो आपने पूरी दुनिया में एम्बेसडर्स बिठाए हुए हैं, अगर वो टेक को एज एन इंडस्ट्री नहीं समझते, जो कि हम खुद नहीं समझते.
It's not an industry, right?
It's not जैसे आपकी जो टॉप इंडस्ट्रीज में it's not labeled an industry. तो अगर वो समझते ही नहीं है तो वो पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट ही नहीं करते फ्रॉम अ टेक्नोलॉजी परस्पेक्टिव. तो हम खुद भी जब जाते हैं एम्बेसडर्स से मिलते हैं तो वी सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक समटाइम्स हैव टू it's sometimes a little sad to see कि वो they do not represent the industry as an industry. तो जो है आई थिंक उस लेवल पे काम करने की ज़रूरत है और sporadic ना हो. And you have to budget it. You have to get a proper company to do their due diligence to get their data out for us and then have a plan for us And I think as Pakistanis, we're very bad marketeers. So let somebody do it who's better than you, and spend that money on them, because that's important. And then have ourselves be there on those platforms. जो टॉप मैगजीन्स हैं, और जब आप ब्रांडिंग करते हैं तो ब्रांड पाकिस्तान को आगे रखें. फॉर एग्जांपल, there's a huge pool of things that you can do. Now, why I don't want to mention it one by one here is because then it will create some controversy, because वो होती रहती है. So we are trying to get to a place where we get, rather than being sporadic, we become more consistent and structured. जैसे skills में हमने कोशिश की है, hopefully that will continue. Then something in marketing needs to be done, or brand development needs to be done. That needs to continue, and the government needs to invest money. Now, the government must invest. अगर government हमसे कहती है कि आप 2025 तक जो है वो 2025 तक 5 बिलियन हो जाए, 2030 तक 10 बिलियन हो जाए, government needs to be serious about continuation of policies also, not just branding. Brand में तो government ने invest करना है. हमारी जो policies की consistency है that you offer to the tech industry, उसमें भी तो continuation होनी चाहिए ना. Plus ये कि जो आप due to I wouldn't say, okay, strong word, but due to instability in the political conditions, अगर आप जो है वो 3 दिन के लिए इंटरनेट बंद कर देंगे, या 2 दिन के लिए आप जो है वो X बंद कर देंगे for a unlimited period, या उसको limited कर देंगे, तो lot of the companies are dependent. वो dependent होते हैं, वो dependent होते हैं. Absolutely, they rely on stuff like this, right? तो अगर आप उसको बंद कर देंगे तो businesses तो आपके close हो जाएंगे. Then how do you expect the industry to basically bring in the export revenue that you expect it to do? और आप ये कहें कि जी 3 साल में ले आएँ, but हम आपको कमिट नहीं कर सकते कि गवर्नमेंट 3 साल तक रहेगी, और ये पॉलिसी 3 साल तक रहेगी. Such policies should be irrelevant to government. आप इस तरह का बायलॉ होना चाहिए कि पॉलिसी 8 साल तक चेंज नहीं होगी, 10, regardless of who comes in. Understand? You do something like that, you cannot grow such a nascent industry that has so much potential to something that you want to see.
ठीक है. Largely talking about the industry, आपको क्या लगता है कि पाकिस्तान की इंडस्ट्री, is there anything that is impacting the practices that is impacting brand Pakistan at large? जो अभी कंपनीज काम कर रही हैं, there are a lot of talks between what's right and what's wrong.
The malpractices,
pseudonames. जी
नहीं, देखिए, जब भी कोई इंडस्ट्री बढ़ना शुरू होती है ना, स्पेशली इन अ थर्ड वर्ल्ड कंट्री लाइक पाकिस्तान और अदर नेबरिंग कंट्रीज, तो थोड़ी बहुत जो है उसमें आपको, आई मीन इन एनी इंडस्ट्री, नॉट जस्ट इवन इन थर्ड वर्ल्ड, एनी कंट्री, थोड़ा बहुत मैल प्रैक्टिसेस होती हैं, सही है. बट इफ दैट इज कंटेन्ड एंड नॉट कंटेजियस, तो ठीक है, सही है, वो छुप जाती हैं. बट इफ इट बिकम्स कंटेजियस एंड पीपल स्टार्ट टू सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक से कि सो व्हाट आर वी डूइंग रॉन्ग, वी आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग रॉन्ग, राइट? इफ यू कंटेन्ड इट, then you contained it, and only you were the one who was being affected by it. So if something God forbid happens, that's you. But if you make it contagious and get the youth and the young startups crazy about it, then that's on brand Pakistan. So हमने पास्ट में देखा है, आपको पता है, मुझे भी पता है, जो है ऐसे इंस्टेंसेस हुए हैं जहाँ पे पाकिस्तान का नाम टेक इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ख़राब हुआ है. We've been sanctioned, we've been shut down, we've been sort of like downplayed by Google and Apple, Upwork के साथ भी, सही है. तो जो है we need to be very very careful. So I think in a nutshell, bad practices पाकिस्तान में इस वक्त बहुत छोटी इंडस्ट्री की वजह से, और जो मेरे ख्याल है हालात भी हो रहे हैं, people sort of like play it in their favor and use it to their favor, saying कि if we don't do this, we're not going to survive because the Pakistani name in the international market is bad. It's not bad, sir. You are making it bad because हम भी तो काम कर रहे हैं. Everybody is working and people are following the right route to organic growth and not a 10 times growth to organic growth. Right? So अभी मैंने आज सुबह एक वो सुनी थी, वो कह रहे थे कि if you want to sit in a Land Cruiser, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो नाजायज़ पैसे से ही आए, वो जायज़ पैसे से भी आ सकती है भाई. You have to work your way through it and be hard working rather than having a shortcut to do that. So मेरा ख्याल है कि मैल प्रैक्टिसेस क्या जो अभी एक बबल बनता जा रहा है, स्पेशली कुछ एरियाज ऑफ पाकिस्तान में. That is scary, and that is going to hurt brand Pakistan, which is already suffering, which is already struggling. So yeah, that's my take.
ठीक है. Some quick questions. Do you see yourself as a company having 1,000 employees?
No,
No?
I see myself as a company having between 300 to 500 employees, and that's it.
That's it.
We work on a niche market, we work on niche customer, we charge high, and that's what we're happy with. And we
Or why did
build good
you
software.
still charging high?
Yeah.
So
That is why.
even then you would want to go more than 500 employees?
हाँ, because जो है I want to be able to build good software, and that's
अच्छा.
what we enjoy. देखिए, मैं 1500-2000 लोगों की कंपनी उसी वक्त बन सकती हूँ जब मैं पब्लिक लिस्टेड हो जाऊँ, या आई ब्रिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट. अभी where we see ourselves as a we are a family oriented company, ठीक है, where we see ourselves, me and my partner, me and my brother, is that 400-500 people, and very good rate, very good customer, and be happy by no debts. And that, because if you are going to become a 1500, 2000, 5000 लोगों की company, then you need to have investors on board. Not a bad thing, but that's not who we are as people.
सही है. How do you see AI impacting the IT consulting business?
As somebody that would assist for now. अभी मैं ऐसे ही देखती हूँ, the last 1.5 years that we've been working on AI and researching on AI is an aided tool that we, even as a company, we are actually implementing in different departments to make sure that जो rigorous tasks हैं, जो recurring tasks हैं, वो हमें ना करना पड़े, AI हमारे लिए कर दे. So as an aided tool for now.
Okay.
But we'll keep an eye on it.
Right. In terms of course, largely your experience been in software services and also teaching. So what would be your advice to those who are starting or in middle of or have some sort of experience like 4 to 5 years? How should they grow their business in terms of sales, in terms of retaining the employees? And we'll touch base with the servicing teaching part later.
देखिए, हमने ये सारी चीज़ें एक्चुअली अभी डिस्कस की हैं. हमने स्टार्टअप्स का भी डिस्कस किया, हमने मार्केटिंग साइड भी डिस्कस किया. आई थिंक 4 to 5 year old कंपनी, अगर तो आपने वो ट्रैक्शन देख ली है जो आपको नज़र आ रही है, और क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से कोई भी स्टार्टअप जब आता है ना मार्केट में, 2 साल में ब्रेक इवन करना चाहिए उसको.
अच्छा.
2 साल में ब्रेक इवन होना चाहिए. नॉट दैट 2 साल में प्रॉफिट करेगा. 2 साल में प्रॉफिट करेगा तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, बट 2 साल में ब्रेक इवन करना चाहिए अपने पैसे से. ठीक है. तो उसके बाद तो फिर उसको जो है देन दे ऑन अ ग्रोथ ट्रेजेक्टरी. उसके बाद अगले साल दे शुड स्टार्ट टू सी ग्रोथ एंड प्रॉफिट. तो अगर तो वो ये कर रहे हैं, सो देन लाइक आई सेड इनिशियली ऑल्सो टू यू दैट सम कंपनीज आर हैप्पी बीइंग डूइंग फ्रीलांसिंग, and that's what their model is. And if they're okay with that, that sort of earning that in that earning bracket, and they want to put a lot of effort, उसमें effort बहुत ज़्यादा जाता है, और आप half the price of what you're earning that you would have otherwise आप कर रहे हो, but you're happy with that, then continue with that model, that's fine. But for a company that wants to grow and become a mature company, you have to get out of the freelancing bubble and start building a network and a customer base outside of that freelancing bubble. What that is going to be is your call. Totally depends on you. What worked for me, I told you.
सही.
This worked for me. दूसरा आपने बात की, एक आपने स्टार्टअप की बात की, दूसरा retaining customer employee retention. I think that primarily depends on the employee also. A lot of the people in the company are retained not just because we give competitive salaries and we have training के initiatives बहुत सारे, but also because they believe in the core values of the company, and they believe that these are the people who we are. We're very, very simple people, Zen. We don't do a lot of sparklies.
Same.
We don't. But what we try to do is we try to use that money to actually, give our employee some cushion in their life. So rather than doing the sparklies, we focus on that. And a lot of the employees, they understand that and they're with us. And that, I think that are the kind of people that we're also looking at, that we want to keep with us. So you have to identify what your retention criteria is. Who do you want to retain? If somebody is leaving my company and they are breaking a contract with my company and going to another company, lying to me and going to another company, and that other company is hiring them, and after learning that they have broken a contract with my company, then that's on them. That's not on me. My job was to tell them कि भाई ये एक दिन का भी नोटिस नहीं दिया, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ब्रीच करके गया, सही है, और नोटिस कोई नहीं दिया. And you think, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Oh, let me look at it. And then we find out that the employee is still working in your company because we need, itna resource crunch hai, we really need employees. So then that's your ethics. That's
Yeah.
not my ethics, right? As a company, that's not my ethics.
All right. Thank you so much, Shamima Appa, for taking out time today. It was lovely having you today here. And I hope the audience will learn a lot from you. Same happens whenever I meet you in person.
No, thank you so much for having me. I hope that your audience sees some value in it. And I'll be open to questions if any come on later on.
Yeah. If you have any question, leave that in comment. I hope Shamima Appa will take out time and respond to your queries. Thank you so much for sticking in.